What's going on to you, Geminis? You have the Emperor, the Seven of Cups, and then you, Geminis, have the Lovers, which is Gemini. Somebody asked me, what exactly is the name of this tarot deck? I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea. This tarot deck, these cards, right, the dark ones, the dark reflective ones, these were sent to me. Yeah, these were sent to me as a gift. So the person tried to do tarot, right, or bought them for themselves. They didn't understand it, so they just basically put the cards down. They sent it to me. But, I don't talk to the person, but, I don't talk to the person anymore because we had a falling out, unfortunately. But, I'm not going to get cool back with the person, but shout outs to them. That's water up underneath the bridge. Anyway, so for you Geminis, right, a lot of you very much so, you Geminis basically, a lot of you very much so in a situation where you're very patient, like I've been talking about, wise. The Emperor is about a person who understands that you have to wait to see opportunities before you actually get a chance to really use said opportunity. Now, the Seven of Cups and the Lovers, what do you think that means? That means that you Geminis are, speaking to people, plural, you're just weighing your options. You're trying to see who is the best suited for you. See, a lot of times people use getting to know plural people, or people use their options unwisely. And what I mean when I say that, I'm talking about they don't look at it as an opportunity to get to know one person, or if you're into that, more than one person, depending on if you're into that and what lane you're in and what if the person is okay with it. They're not looking for quality through quantity. In other words, they're not looking for a quality person through numbers, right? Just trying to get to a quality person faster by getting to know multiple people instead of just dealing with one person because your time is finite, right? We all have a certain amount of time here. So they're not looking at it from that perspective, but you Geminis are. And what I'm saying is that you're very wise at how it is that you're choosing to actually go about getting to know your options. You're trying to listen in, not necessarily to be on this social media, get the bag, scale upwards, come up type of thing. You're talking about value systems first. You Geminis are trying to get to know the person based upon if the two of you even have similar value systems. Because a Gemini, the air signs, there has to be a mental connection before anything. There has to be a spiritual, mental, emotional connection. Y'all value systems gotta align. You feel what I'm saying? Air signs and water signs, it ain't gonna go unless it's a mental, spiritual, and emotional connection. It's not gonna go if it's not that. It's not gonna go. If the air signs and the water signs don't feel that connection, they're not doing anything. Y'all are not doing anything for somebody if y'all don't have that kind of a connection. You dig what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. And see, the situation for you Geminis, right, represents how the situation for you Geminis is y'all are just in a situation where you're using your options well. You're exploring your options quite well, getting to know plural people. Then you have the Page of Wands and the Strength card, right? So the Page of Wands, you're not making any kind of real serious judgments, yes or no, in the sense that you're not closing your mind to the possibilities before you get a chance to actually get to know who they are. You Geminis are getting to know them through the things that they say about themselves. And you Geminis are listening in to listen to hear if they're slipping up, if they're essentially crossing themselves, if some of the stuff that they saying doesn't make any kind of sense. It's all types of nonsense. You're just trying to see if they're consistent, right? If they strength card, if they are a lion slash lioness, or if they are a hyena trying to act like they are a lion slash lioness, right? If they're an individual that's just trying to, you know, get someone, just trying to snag someone and have them, and then the next thing you know, those people now feel like, oh my gosh, I got played to be in this relationship, right? You Geminis don't want to deal with that. You Geminis want to make sure that there's a mental, spiritual, emotional connection first. Like I said before, Gemini ain't gonna really give you any romantic fun unless the two of you are friends first. I mean, not all the time, but genuinely speaking and generally speaking, the majority of the times, Gemini ain't gonna give you romantic fun unless there's a connection. And if there's a little connection and a Gemini may end up giving you some, that's for all the cross watchers. It doesn't even necessarily mean that they're gonna be trying their hardest to make it good. It may be good for you, but to them it may be whack for them because anyway, I ain't even going. There's no mental connection there. So a lot of you Geminis are just trying to, like I said, you're exploring your options wisely. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of walking away for you Geminis, I'm not gonna lie. And you Geminis are seeing a lot of people are trying hard to act like they have value when they have a lot of work to do, as everyone does. You know, they have a lot of work to do in the sense that they're trying to rock fake diamonds. You understand what I'm saying? They know that they got it out of the 25 cent or the 50 cent, you know, machine or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the gift machine. Y'all know them type of machines that they used to have or whatnot in the vending machines, the little vending machines, little toy that you'd have to pop it out of the egg, anyway. That stuff happened in the 90s. Anyway, point that I'm trying to make here with that is that's how you Geminis are on. That's how you Geminis are on. You Geminis, essentially, you're getting to know people, seeing what type of time they on, listening to what they have to say, watching what it is that they do. But they're not serious about them actually having a sense of direction. And you know this because you're actually getting to know them. You're actually asking questions. You're actually getting to know who they are. So you Geminis know that they have a problem with understanding their value. They do. They understand their value. Their value has to be examined because why are they trying to jump the line and make it seem like it's their turn? They're super valuable. And I'm not saying that their value as a living being is trash. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about their value that attracts somebody. They're trying to make themselves seem like they're more valuable when it comes to attracting someone than they actually are, instead of them doing the work. And see, this is what's messing them up. And you know this for a fact because you're actually in tune with who they are. You are getting to know them. You are asking them questions. So they're not going to be able to hide it from you, because if they say something and they're not practicing what they're preaching, it's kind of off balanced, right? So the Two of Swords is about how you Geminis, right? They end up getting really guarded. They end up running you. And when I say running you, I mean like chasing you off. They end up ruining whatever kind of connection you may have. This is what I'm trying to say. This is all is encompassing or in the bubble, or in, not the bubble, but in the circumference of, or in the pool of getting to know someone. Because sometimes people will run you off too. You'll be trying to make a connection with somebody and you'll think that things are going well. And the problem with you is now they have an issue with you out of nowhere because you asking too many questions, Chief. You know what I mean? The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups right here. But at the same time, they can't hide what's gonna essentially pop up. Like you Geminis are gonna find out about them by asking questions. If they answer you, it's not gonna be very long time as someone that's playing a role that you see that it's a role or not. It's not a very long time. Very soon you will see if a person is playing a role. The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups speaks to how that's another reason too why you Geminis are you're getting to know multiple people, because you know that they're playing a role. You know this because of the fact that you're asking them questions and finding out about them and stuff like this. You know what I mean? And all that stuff. And the Eight of Cups is about, and when they show you that they're not practicing what they're preaching, they can do nothing for you. You're not going to be in a relationship with them. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Lovers. Six of Pentacles. Who is Serena? Anyway, I probably don't even know her. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. I'm getting all these notifications. I'm like, who is Serena? Four of Cups, Page of Cups, and then last card to clarify the Lovers is the Tower. So the Six of Pentacles and Three of Cups for you, Geminis, again, they don't want to contribute. But then you realize that sometimes they don't even have anything to contribute because they're not putting themselves in the position to contribute anything. They're just trying to make themselves look like they are eligible, but they are not eligible to actually be out here dating. And then you have the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Tower card. But then see, they're giving off this illusion to other people like they are, and they're chastising you Geminis because they want you Geminis to secretly be the payer of everything. They want you to essentially mind them, as we Trinis would say, mind them, take care of them, pay all the bills and all of that. And again, you Geminis are like, no, it's hogwash. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, and then you have the Five of Cups. Once again, right, to clarify the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is about ending something, put something to bed, walking away, leaving it alone. You know what I mean? Choosing to do something on your own, venturing off. So what you're venturing off to is, again, to find out more about others, being the social butterfly, dating, seeing who's a good option. If they're not, just walking away. You're not playing the game. You're not waiting exorbitant amounts of time when the person is being a dysfunctional individual. If they are dysfunctional, then you'll stay away from them. The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. That's it. You'll stay away from them. And then you Geminis also have the King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, because they're not going to be able to use tactics, game, and all of that to get you Geminis to essentially be in a relationship with them. How they'll get you Geminis to be in a relationship with them is transparency and honesty and dignity. So let's see how it is that they gonna roll with this one. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. We at 17,100, coming up on 17,200. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And I want you Geminis to come on through to get some of my private readings so I can most definitely keep the channel going. Oh yeah, I'm also gaining more skills. So I'm going to actually provide more services for all the zodiac signs, because I actually am learning some skills. I'm not going to say what they are right now, but I promise you they will be useful, especially in today's world. Give me time.